Starting a business in Nigeria with no money is one of the hardest things you will do with your life. But today, I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about this. Hi, it's Uncle Rinji here. I'm building a technology company from ground up, and I've lived everything I'm about to tell you right now. This is not a theory. This is my life. We grew up hearing, follow your passion, work hard, money will come, success will come. But nobody mentioned NEPA taking light when you have a deadline. Nobody mentioned clients disappearing when you have delivered the work. And nobody is also mentioning your family not believing in you, not in fact thinking that you are wasting your life. See, the environment we are building in is not the same as the foreign and the white man's world. So, and if we keep pretending we are living in a reality that is not our own, that's where the destruction comes in. So let me be real with you about what being broke looks like when you are building. It means your business idea can be sitting in your head, all because you cannot afford a laptop, all because you cannot afford a printing machine, all because you cannot afford the basic things you need to run that business. So here is what I've learned. You don't need money to start. You need these three things. Number one, a skill that solves a problem. I'm not talking about passion, no. I'm talking about a skill, something someone will pay you for now. So something like graphics, writing, social media management, video editing, coding, something you are good at. That is your first product. So number two, you only need one person who needs that skill. That video editing skill that you have, that social media management skills that you have, that coding skills that you have. You just need one person who needs that skills, and then you're good to go. Find them, solve their problem, get paid, and it will interest you that will be probably your first revenue. So you don't need 1,000 customers, you just need one person who needs that skills, and then offer them and then give it your best shot. And then number three, consistency. Consistency can never be overemphasized. It is something that in every line of industry that you are going to pick a career in, it is needed. Whether you want to be a doctor, whether you want to be an engineer, whether you want to be anything in life, consistency is something that hooks you up for greatness, because the more you keep going, the clearer the vision becomes, because nothing gets clearer when you start it. Microsoft did not get the whole picture of where they were going to when they started. Everything became clearer over time. Now, this is a part where it gets even interesting. It is the part where you get lonely on the journey. Now, money doesn't even become the problem at this point. But then the fact that you sit down, look at everything falling behind you, falling beside you, falling in front of you, and all you could think about is quitting. Everything that I'm saying is coming from a point of experience. I've had businesses that have failed, several startups that I've tried to build up that failed. They failed right in front of me, even before launch. Some of them didn't even make it to launch. They failed because at that point, I never got to understand that those moments of loneliness were actually building me. Those moments of loneliness where I think I was crazy, when I think I was developing something nobody will even need, nobody will even value. So those were the moments where, are critical in making decisions, because at that point, you can make a decision that can break you or make you. So it is very important to know that when you are in that phase of your life, if you are in that point as I'm speaking to you, understand that everything that you are going through is something you should draw a lesson from. I'm speaking to you this moment because I really understand what it feels like to want to give up. I've been there so many times. I'm still going through a phase like that. So, but then one thing that should keep us going is understanding the fact that we need to learn from those moments. We need to see our strengths from those moments. We need to see that we are young builders. We need to see that we are young founders who want to cause a change. And that change does not come easy. That change does not come at a platter of gold. You pay the price, you work hard, you fail multiple times. There are a lot of businesses out there that didn't just make it at the first shot. Most businesses failed at the 7th, 20th, 29th, 30th shot. They gave it their best, they never gave up, they gave it their consistency, they gave it their time. So if this video spoke to you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Like, subscribe, because we are going to keep having these conversations. It is Uncle Rinji right here, and we're just getting started.